in this video I'm going to show you how to use HomeViews Pro to do an area analysis when you're starting a new project. So to begin with, I'd come to the performance page. I would select the development type I'm interested in and then the region or sub-region. So for this example, I'm having a look at what's going on in Greater Manchester. I can scroll down and here is an aggregate performance of all the build-to-rent developments in Manchester, all performing above benchmark. Again, I'm going to change this to the build-to-rent benchmark. So a bit higher, closer to the benchmark with that. And then I'm going to scroll down. I can see the top performing build to rent companies in Manchester and also the top performing developments. So the Vox here is number top, a really great development. From here, you can start doing analysis on the companies or the developments to learn about what's really great. But I'm going to carry on doing an analysis of Greater Manchester and I'm going to head over to the facilities page. The facilities page, again, I've filtered by Greater Manchester, and right now it's just build to rent development, so I've already got that filter. And I can see what are the most common occurring facilities across Greater Manchester. So the most have parking, pet friendly, communal gardens, on-site maintenance, and a gym. I'm going to scroll down. I can see the individual developments and what they offer. So we learned that the Vox is the top performing for facilities. And you can see if you were to kind of replicate or learn from the Vox, you can see exactly what facilities the Vox offers, which is really handy. And then finally, for Greater Manchester specifically, you can see for each facility what the aggregate facility score is for the developments that offer that facility. So if I scroll onto the right-hand side, you can see here that developments that offer running tracks, communal kitchens, meeting rooms, swimming pools, and gym classes really have a facility score above the benchmark for Greater Manchester. They're really valued by the residents. Next, I would come into the demographic section, apply the same filters. They're all going to be private tenants, but what you might find interesting is how the resident experience in Greater Manchester differs by age range. Again, above the benchmark, and you can see that, different age ranges are having slightly different experiences, and you can see the breakdown of the reviews we have in Greater Manchester. The majority are 25 to 34. Again, the sustainability is really handy to understand what the residents want in Greater Manchester. So I've again applied the same filters. You can go into the sub-region drop down, and you can see in Greater Manchester, 69.7% of reviewers care about sustainable features. And you can see what sustainable features reviewers in Greater Manchester really care about. So you can see they're above the benchmark for recycling services, access to private green spaces, and bike storage. The theme section can also be really handy to understand what the reviewers of Greater Manchester want, what makes them happy. So come into the theme section, apply the filters, and you can see what is being mentioned in the reviews. So you can see the location, problems, transport, design come up quite high, but you may have something specific in your mind, like what is being mentioned around noise, and you can kind of drill into that from there. And then finally, I would go into the review section. You can apply the same filters, so we can have a look at Manchester and build to rent. So we have 2,867 right now reviews on Greater Manchester on build to rent developments. So you may want to search a keyword like design, or you saw about those green spaces that they care about. You can start searching to narrow down your reviews. Or potentially you might want to just actually dig into what the top rated development was. So that was the Vox. So we can go to the Vox. Got a few less reviews, just clear that design. And now you can learn exactly what residents are saying about the Vox and why they love it so much.